Hello, hello, my friends, and welcome back. I'm Janae, and this is Nene's Crafting Corner. This morning, I am drinking orange juice in my Mrs. Cup. Sorry for that ding. I forgot to put my my iPad on Do Not Disturb, so nothing dings and makes noise or whatever. Today is Saturday, January 29th. I decided I'd record my little whip and chat. Hopefully I can get it up either today or tomorrow. If you are new, welcome, and I really hope you enjoy it here. If you do, please feel free to click like and subscribe. English is hard for me lately, so I apologize for that. If you are returning, welcome back. I got just a weekly update for you guys. A little crazy. Let's start with, what am I smelling? I actually sat down and started recording a few minutes ago and then remembered that I did not switch my N.C.C, so I had to do that real fast. So this is actually the first bar that I've opened out of our subscription pack. So it's a new bar. I've never had it before. It's called Arctic Kiss. And oh look, it's made in Idaho, which is right above Utah. This smells really, really good. Like it's like the first two words that come to my mind are berry and fruity and cold, which is really weird, but it's really yummy. I really enjoy it. I've been enjoying it. I just, I can start smelling it now that it's starting to melt. There is a Scentsy warmer in this room with me. It's an Iron Man one because my husband wanted it. But anyway, so that is what I'm smelling. Gabby's information, my niece that sells it, is always linked down in the description. So if you feel like you want to try it, hit her up. No obligation. I just thought I'd do a shout out for her every time. I personally really enjoy Scentsy. I have for years. It's probably the thing that I have purchased the most often that is, I think Scentsy is considered an MLM. But I don't know. Like, I don't know if it is or not. Regardless, it's the thing that I have consistently bought over the years, that is that type of like thing. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't know. Anywho, I am working on still Who Killed the Rabbit. This is probably the last time you will see it because I have just this square up here that I'm going to work on. I'm not going to be able to get it all in frame. Can I zoom out? There we go. My watch is handy, you guys. Never mind my mess up here. Okay, we're not looking at that. So this is all that I have left. The Cheshire Cat. I saved him for last because, I don't know, he fascinates me in the smoke and everything from the teapot. So he's what I'm going to be doing last. So we'll zoom back in. And we're just gonna get into it. How have you guys been doing? I just wanted to touch base with you guys, see how you guys are doing. Mentally, emotionally, physically, whatever you want to tell me. I have had and my tray, sorry, the things that I forget. My tray is Bella Art de Nicole. Their information, because it's Nicole and Jamie, husband and wife. Their information is also always linked in the description because I always use their trays. I have what I call the mini. I have what I call the regular, and then I ordered, it was a end of year sale, this Max one, and it's a behemoth, and I love it when I have a huge color, like a lot of one color. It's been very helpful. So those are the trays that I have, and they're Bella Art de Nicole, and like I said, their information is linked below. Okay, so let's get into this. So today is Saturday, so I've got a full week for you. Last Saturday I did some diamond painting, and I also because I do battle depression, like a lot of people do, I'm sure, but because of that, my housework tends to slip, because once I get into this fit of depression, I have a hard time sometimes pulling myself out. I should take medicine, but I am a horrible pill taker. It does not matter if it's prescription, over the counter, vitamins. I don't know why. I'm a horrible pill taker, so I forget to take my meds. Maybe one day when I've got this whole adulting thing down, I will be better about taking my medicine. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, I've been in this fit of depression, and my house fell apart. And I'm slowly reclaiming it. I figure little by little is better than nothing. Tim has been helping me getting ahead of my health self. So Saturday, I decided that I was going to do what I'm calling rotational cleaning. And what I mean by that is I sat for an hour and diamond painted, and then I got up and I set a timer for 30 minutes, and then I attacked my kitchen for 30 minutes at a time. So after the 30 minutes was done, I went back into the craft room, sat down, and did some more diamond painting for an hour, and I did that all day. And it actually seemed to, I wasn't sure how well it was going to actually work, because a lot of times my plans, like, they sound really good in my head, but then the execution of it is not that great. Thankfully, this one, the execution was perfect. So that was good. I was really thankful for that, because I was like, dude, something's got to give, and I need something to pull myself out of this funk. But I know that if I start going hog wild, I will burn myself out. I know that. Also, there's been this weird thing over the last few years. I don't know why or when or what happened, but my lower back has started to hurt. And so 30 minutes is like 30 minutes is pushing it sometimes. And so I decided to do the rotational cleaning in hopes that, you know, it gives my back a break, and then I'm not like literally killing myself trying to get it all done in one go. And I know that some people, like my best friend, so my best friend and I, side note. So my best friend and I have been Marco Poloing each other a lot this last week or so, and we've been trying to hold each other accountable for things that we say we're going to do through the day, or, you know, whatever, and checking in on each other and make sure that we're drinking our water, we're staying on task, you know, just how your day's going. And it has been super helpful. So, anyway, so I had been Marco Poloing Ashley throughout the day, and she's like, oh, I'm so glad that that actually worked out for you, but I can't do that. She's one of those that she cannot. Once she starts a project, she has to see it through to the end. She can't sit down. She can't take a break. She can't, which I totally get and I totally respect. I used to be that way. However, my body, for whatever reason, again, it may be age, it may be because I'm overweight, it may be both, who knows, but I can't anymore, and so I have to limit myself. So there we are. So I've been calling it rotational cleaning. I actually have a lunch date with my nieces today. So I'm getting this in before the lunch date. And then when I get back from the lunch date, I'm going to do some more rotational cleaning. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So that's what we did. That's what I did on Saturday. And I have to tell you, it's been so nice. Like, I tell Tim and everything, like, what I plan on doing every day, or, you know, tell him how my day went every day, you know, like you do with your husband or spouse or significant other or whatever. But it's just not the same fully. He's far too forgiving, which I am also, in turn, far too forgiving with him. So, having Ashley, like, be my, no, you can do this, you know, my toughened cheerleader, shall we say. Like, she doesn't put up with my bullshit. Excuse the language. Not meant for kids. What is it that's on Tumblr? Not safe for work, the NSFW. I'm going to start doing NSFK. Not safe for kids. Anyway, she doesn't put up with my shenanigans, and so she will call me out and be like, no, you need to do it. You said you were going to do it. You'll feel so much better after you do it. And she's like, she's my cheerleader, but she's like a no-nonsense cheerleader. Like, and I love her for it. And a lot of people think that she's a big fat B word, which I'm not going to lie, she is, but that's my big fat B word, and I love her. And I am so grateful for her. And she keeps me on track, and we've been holding, like I said, we've been holding each other accountable, and it's been really, really nice. I also realized that, so I have I've mentioned her before, my sister Annette. Annette and I look very, very, very much alike. I mean, people say that I'm her mini-me all the time. And the older I get, the more I realize that my life has paralleled Annette's in so many ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, the man that she's married to now, he is my age, and Annette is 6 years older than me. And I didn't introduce them. They randomly met at a bar one day, and Annette had called me to come pick her up because she was, you know, drunk. And so I did, and she's like, oh, you have to meet my friend Jeremy. And he came out and was also drunk. And I actually knew him through my husband at the time. It was his best friend's little brother. And anyway, so I was able to connect the dots for Annette and kind of help her get in the running for Jeremy's affections, shall we say. And yeah, the rest is history. But anyway, so she met and married a guy that was 6 years younger than her. And then here fast forward to me now. I met Tim, well, now it's been almost 7 years. I met Tim almost 7 years ago. And, you know, so I met and married a man that was 10 years younger than me. So not exactly the same, but very similar to her. And then the other, like, really strong parallel to Annette's life that I found in my own recently was this Marco Poloing back and forth with Ashley. So she has a friend, like, her lifelong friend from when she was a kid. And she lives in Colorado, I believe. And they Marco Polo multiple times a day, every day. And Ashley and I have been doing the same thing multiple times throughout the day, every day. And so Annette and her friend, they also hold each other accountable for things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And, you know, make sure each other is staying on track. Da, 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 da. So I thought it was really funny that, I mean, they do accountability for a different thing. Not exactly the same way that Ashley and I are doing, but still, accountability is accountability, right? And so I just thought it was really funny and weird that I have paralleled Annette's life in at least 2 ways. And if I really sat down and thought about it, I probably could think about other parallels between my life and Annette's. And it's just funny to me that people, my whole life has said that I look so much like Annette. And I've even been told I sound like her, I act like her. But I mean, what little sister doesn't want to be like their big sister, right? That's a natural thing. Excuse me, getting parched. Anyway. So yeah, I thought it was really funny that I've now paralleled her life twice. Maybe not exactly in the same way, but hey, parallel is parallel. Anywho, long tangent to say that I've been really enjoying this accountability thing. Y'all should try it. I am even willing, because all of my Instagram info is down below, I am even willing to be your accountability buddy. If you want to reach out to me via Instagram, you're more than welcome to. And I will be your accountability buddy for whatever you may want to do or change in your life. Like I said, I'm more than happy to do that for you. Anyway, I was going to say however, but there is no however. Anywho, see, I told you, English is hard for me today. So that's what we did. Well, I did on Saturday. On Sunday, we did, and I say we, Tim and I did more rotational cleaning. In our downtime, he played games and I diamond painted. I'm actually hoping to have this painting done by Monday night at the very latest. So we will see what happens. And not because I like want it to be over or whatever, but I have this Chuck Pinson hanging to my left and it's just staring me down and it's like not even halfway done. And I've got major guilt for abandoning it. Sorry if you can hear my dogs barking. They're naughty pants. They're probably seeing a neighbor or something and we don't have to defend their house. Who knows? Monday I had work and a coworker, that one of the afternoon gals, called in sick, which I was not terribly pleased about, but I get it. So the morning gal and I worked all the hours because it wasn't a busy day, so we told the other afternoon gal to, or evening, however you want to look at it, not to come in because we were almost done, which was true. She worked just under 11 hours. I worked under just 11 hours. And we got it all done. And because I have been trying to be better about cooking at home, because I got off work so late, I picked up a pizza because at 8 o'clock at night, I was not going to be cooking dinner. And so that's what we had for dinner. And I did not even touch my diamond painting. I was so tired. So we had pizza and I went to bed. I was so tired. And you know, my job is not like physically laborious, but it is mentally exhausting, which sometimes is even worse in my opinion, in my very humble opinion. It is much worse than physical, I missed an X, physical labor. Because sometimes you can't quite get the relief you need from the mental exhaustion, especially when you like are go all the time. And I'm not go, go, go all the time, but sometimes it feels that way. Anywho, let's see. So that was Monday. Tuesday, same coworker called in sick. She still wasn't feeling very good. She had ended up going to the ER. They said that she had like the stomach flu or whatever. She couldn't keep anything down. Super dehydrated, you know, all the things. So that was kind of scary. So I ended up, Tuesday I did not work. I only worked 8 hours on Tuesday. But that was because the morning gal that I work with was gracious enough. She was going on vacation Thursday, Friday, and Monday. So she left halfway through her shift on Thursday, and then she was gone yesterday, and then she'll be gone Monday. And so she's like, well, if I just work all these hours, then I don't have to take any PTO. And I was like, sweet, I'll take a day to myself, or a night to myself. Excuse me. And so I came home and I diamond painted, and I made some chicken enchilada casserole, which is super yummy. And then I just diamond painted my happy heart out. And then Wednesday, oh, good gravy. It's because y'all are watching me. For crying out loud. And I'm trying to hurry. That's my big problem. I'm trying to hurry, and I need to just chill the out. I'm trying to not keep... I've noticed my last few whipping chats. I'm very sorry. My head has been in the frame, and I'm trying to rectify that. So that's probably part of my struggle, too, is I'm trying to keep my distance, but still, I don't know. It's a tricky thing, you know, trying to keep your head out of the shot. Anywho, so Tim went bowling. I stayed home and diamond painted. Wednesday, coworker was still sick. I worked 10 hours, but my boss came in. Our boss, I shouldn't say my boss. Our boss came in to help cover. So I only had to work until 7. And praise the Lord, because I was already tired. Oh my gosh, what is my deal, you guys? What the fuck is my life right now? We might have to readjust this whole thing. Sorry for the bumps. Just need to get a little closer, because apparently I can't see where I'm going or what I'm doing with my life. Okay, so that was Wednesday. I came home and I made, Tim helped me make tuna casserole. And then I don't think I diamond painted that night either. I think I just went to bed because I was tired. And I've been trying to do little things around the house before I go to bed, just like little chores or whatever. But this week has not been a good week for that because of all the hours I've been working. Who wants to come home and clean their house, right? Anywho, normal people that too, because I am a horrible housekeeper. I've always struggled with housekeeping. Even when I was a kid, like my room was always a disaster, but I always knew where everything was. So, I mean, there's that. I'm one of those that it's chaos, but it's an organized chaos. I know where everything is. Just turn. Thank you. Let's see. That was Wednesday. We're on to Thursday. Coworker came back. The AM gal, I said, left at noon. So, and it wasn't a too terrible of a day that from what I remember. I wrote down in my planner that it wasn't too bad, so it must not have been too bad. Because why would I lie to myself, right? I came home and I made nachos for dinner. Just put some chips in a pie pan and put cheese and nacho cheese all over it, put some toppings on it, bake it in the oven so the cheese gets all melty, right? Super yummy. And Tim and I watched And Just Like That, which is the HBO series, it's not a reboot, it's more like a sequel to the Sex and the City series and or movies. And I did not watch Sex and the City while it was airing, but I have watched reruns repeatedly, and I watch it fairly regularly on HBO, just because they have it there to stream. I love Sex and the City, and I got Tim hooked. Haha. Win for me. So we ate dinner and watched And Just Like That on his iPad at the table. Let's see. So now we're at Friday. So yesterday I worked 10 hours. I started at 10 in the morning, I started at 5 in the morning, because I wanted to get a head start on some things because I wasn't sure. I'm never sure how naughty the phones are. I just say naughty. I never know how naughty the phones are going to be. And so I went in early because I'm not technically supposed to be there until 7, but I went in early to make sure that I got some things done before the phones turned on. And I got a lot accomplished, and so it was a lot smoother day. So I think I'm going to do the same thing on Monday when I go in. And I got to leave at 3 o'clock when the other afternoon gal came in early. So that was nice to go home at 3. And then because I don't sleep apparently at night anymore, I came home and I took a 3-hour nap, and then I was up until 3 o'clock in the morning. It's fine. Like, I was so tired that Tim came home. He brought takeout, just like a fast food joint, right? He came in, and I know that he sat down next to me and ate his dinner and was not necessarily quiet about it. Like, I don't know if he was just trying to passive aggressively wake me up or whatever, but I wasn't having it. Like, I remember kind of peeking at him a couple times, but I was just like, I'm too tired. Tired, I'm hungry, but tired is outwinning my hunger right now. And yeah, so I slept for 3 hours. And then got up and diamond painted for an hour, and then Tim said he was ready for bed, so I went and laid down with him, and after he fell asleep, I came back in here and I diamond painted some more. Because I wasn't tired and I wasn't about to lay in bed for hours and hours and hours, tossing and turning and trying to find something to watch, right? So I came in here and I watched some YouTube videos and I diamond painted for another 2 hours. It's fine. 2 or 3, I think. Anyway. So that was my week. I really thought that was going to be longer, but because I was rushing, because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to have time to get ready for my lunch date. And not that I'm going to doll up or anything, because it's just my nieces, but I don't know. Probably should run a brush through my hair, maybe. Put in my contacts. I don't know. Put on some clean clothes. Who knows? But so I'm very sorry if I was talking super fast and you couldn't understand any of that. It's a horrible trait I've picked up from Ashley from years of being her friend. In fact, I had my ex-husband's best friend. He asked me once, he's like, she talks so fast. How can you understand anything that she says? And I looked him square in the eyes and I said, it's because I speak Ashley. Ashley's a very fast talker. And he's not the first one to ask me how I understand her. It's just, after a number of years of friendship, you just adapt, right? And that was one of the few times that he actually even hung out with Ashley, because we always hung out with my ex-husband's friends. Rarely did we hang out with my friends. And, that's fine, whatever. It's all in the past. But yeah, that's something that has always stuck out in my mind. She speaks so fast. How do you understand her? I don't know. And I've also been told that my speech speeds up when I talk to her. And I find that fairly interesting. It's probably just because I am trying to keep up with her. Yeah, so anyway. I think that is all I have for you, because I covered the boys' haircuts in the last one, and I put pictures in. I don't think anything else fairly exciting or new has happened, because our life is fairly predictable, but I like it that way. So it's just over 30 minutes. I think I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go so I can go get ready for lunch. And I will talk to you on the flip side. Leave any questions, comments, general concerns down below in the comments. Let me know how you guys are doing. Like I said, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, whatever. In any way or capacity that you would like, just leave it down below. If you want to be accountability partners, I will be more than happy to do that for you. My Instagram is down below also. It's always there. And I am always here for you guys. Unless I'm sleeping, because apparently sleeping trumps everything, right? You guys have a wonderful rest of your Saturday, and stay safe out there. And I will talk to you guys next week. You guys probably won't be seeing this canvas, because like I said, I'm hoping to finish it by tomorrow. And we will work, hopefully next week you'll be seeing the Chuck Pinson that's staring me in the face. So, have a good day, my friends. Have a good week. And again, if you're new, welcome. I hope you stick around. If you made it to the end, you might very well like my rambles and my crazy distractedness. Click like and subscribe if you want. No pressure, whatever. If you're a returning friend, hello again. And I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.